for the day?
Oh, yes, madam. Sewing shop trainees.
How are you getting on?
Oh, better, madam. I only broke 3 needles today. The instructor, she says, don't worry, you pick it up in time. I told her that's one thing we got, time.
Well, I expect you're ready for tea.
Too right. I could eat a horse, tail and all.
That's it. Come along now.
I bet it's Welsh rabbit. I only wish the chef could put some curry powder on it sometimes.
Well, perhaps the others wouldn't like that as much.
Well, that's the whole point. Then I get second helping.
Barbara, will you hurry up, please?
Good day, madam.
Hello, Reba. Have you seen Mr. Prentice?
The chaplain hasn't been in this afternoon, madam.
I see, thank you. It's time for tea, you know. You should be back in your wing.
Of course, madam. Thank you.
That's the lot, then.
Aye, and they're late again.
Well, you can't hurry them. You know what they're like.
If I'd my way, they'd have no tea at all if they were late.
It's having to lock and unlock so many doors. The timetable doesn't allow for
The
it.
timetable also says I finish at 4:30. I have to wait behind here every day for half an hour just because they won't get a move on.
What did I say? Cold Welsh rabbit and no curry. Oh.
Move along now.
There's 1 release, 1 transfer to Ascombe, and 2 to Beach Street Magistrates Court.
Oh, no, that's another 3.
What's wrong, Chief?
Well, I'm understaffed as it is. I've 88 prison officers. With transfers and court lists, there's 54 on escort duty tomorrow.
54?
And with what's left, I'm supposed to run a prison.
Well, how can you manage?
Same as usual, cancel all day leave, ask for volunteers for night duty.
Well, I'll stay on a bit later tomorrow.
Thank you, Miss Harker.
Oh, sorry, Miss Hart.
No, it's all right, Pat.
It was just something I heard on the radio in the sewing shop.
Mm-hmm.
Elaine Reynolds. She got 2 years.
2 years?
She's lucky.
Well, how can you say that?
She killed her own father, poisoned him.
But he had an incurable disease. Was in agony.
That's what she says. And in any case, that doesn't make it right. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Sorry to have kept you waiting. I was looking for the chaplain. Oh, good tea.
He's gone over to that vagrants hostel at Camberwell. Old Millie Jones is in there.
I see. Is she all right?
I'm afraid not. Apparently she's pretty bad, and she's been asking for him.
Oh, dear. Well, when he comes in, will you ask him to be sure to see Elaine Reynolds when she arrives here tonight?
Right.
Yes, I hear she's to be our guest for some time.
I gather you don't approve, Miss Clark.
Do you, Mrs. Boswell?
Well, luckily, we're not asked to approve or disapprove. Our duty is to uphold the judgment of the court.
But you must have an opinion. She nursed him for nearly 3 years, watching him slowly disintegrate.
Yes, and then one day she quite calmly mixed a lethal dose of morphine, which he'd been given to relieve his pain, and gave it to him, and then sat holding his hand until he died. I don't suppose any of us can imagine the strain she must have been under.
She couldn't watch him suffer anymore. No one could call it murder.
Unfortunately, at the trial this afternoon, her mother was brought back to the stand for a routine question. She broke down and said that her husband had borne his suffering cheerfully, that he was looking forward to getting better and had never wanted to die. She said that Elaine had killed him out of selfishness because she was tired of looking after him. It was unexpected, emotional, and told heavily against Elaine with the jury.
Yes, well, it would.
So now she's to be locked up here for the next 2 years.
No, not here, Miss Clark. As a first offender, long term, she'll be sent to an open prison. We'll only have her for a week or 2 until she's processed.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Boswell. I saw a lot of that girl while she was on remand. I just find it quite inhuman after all she's been through.
Yes, well, it's not for us to judge, Miss Clark. Our job is to see that she's treated with understanding while she's with us. These first few weeks of her sentence are going to be the hardest for her.
Yes, of course.
I suppose as a first offender you'll want her to go on North Wing until she's transferred to open prison?
Yes. In any case, I think that Janet Harker is the best one to deal with her.
Yeah.
Wait here. Home from home. Still, we're lucky we got baby doll. Who? She's the assistant governor on this wing. She's right soft. Look, Elaine, we stick together, right? Get a crib on our own. You don't want to double up with none of them slags. I know what goes here. I'll look after you.
Well, well, if it ain't June. I thought you was never coming back here.
Hello, Barbara. Hello, Reed. Made you a trusty, have they?
Chapel Red Band.
Chapel? Hey, I bet you was ever so disappointed when you found they didn't take no collection.
Who's your friend, June?
That's Elaine Reynolds. You read about her? She's been in all the newspapers. We're mates.
Oh, yeah?
What did she get?
2 years.
That's rough.
I thought she was going to get out.
Break it up, break it up. You can talk later. Come along.
Oh.
In you go. Elaine Reynolds and June Mercer.
Evening, miss.
Hello, June. Well, I'm surprised to see you back.
Well, I tried the straight bit. Got a bit hard up. Posed for some pictures for this old geezer. Then my fella finds out he's selling them, so... Well, we thought we ought to cough up a bit more.
Grievous bodily harm.
Oh, we only lent on him a little. He was a dirty old git.
All right. Well, you'll be in number 2 with Barbara.
Barbara? Look, I don't want to share with no chocolate drop. Can't I be with Elaine? We're mates, ain't we?
No, Elaine will be in number 16.
What, on a Todd? That's nice, isn't it? I didn't know you had friends in high places. You won't need me then.
She'll be moving on in a few days. You'll be able to see each other till then.
Oh, big deal.
Number 2. I'll be along later.
Right, out.
I thought you'd rather have a place on your own at first. Give you time to adjust. But if you'd rather share, you must tell me. Very well. Number 16.
Hey, look who I've pulled! The queen of the skin flicks! I thought you was going to share with a mouse.
She's too special, isn't she, for the likes of us? Come on, in.
We'd like to give everyone a place on their own. Unfortunately, there just isn't enough room. Now, supper's at 7:30, lock up at 8. But the chaplain will be in to see you before then. The routine here is a little different from remand, and there's a timetable on the wall outside. I shan't assign you to any work until the education officer and the doctor have seen you. But exercise is compulsory. I know it must seem very strange and unbearable at the moment. But remember, I'm here to help you. You can come and talk to me at any time. Well, I expect you'd like to be on your own for a while. I'll look in later.
What did you make of her, Peter?
Very quiet, very reserved. Pretty intelligent, I'd say. But as to how she's feeling, it's impossible to tell. She's still in a state of shock. Do you think she really did it? I mean, we know she gave him the morphine mixture deliberately, but did she do it because he was suffering so much? Or just because she wanted to get rid of him?
Well, whatever the reason, it shouldn't affect the way we treat her here.
No, it shouldn't. I'm afraid it's bound to.
Come in.
Oh, I hope I'm not interrupting, madam.
No, not really, Mrs. Armitage. We were just discussing Elaine Reynolds.
Oh, yes.
Was there something special?
Well, I was wondering if we could cut down on the amount of time that the women spend in free association tomorrow.
Heavens, it's little enough as it is.
Not only that, madam, but I'd like all classes stopped, apart from essential education.
Why?
Well, this is the list of officers detailed for escort duty tomorrow. I've barely enough left to supervise working parties, meals and applications.
But that's nearly 2/3 of your staff.
Exactly. And if the women begin to get the idea that the uniformed staff is thin on the ground, it's asking for trouble.
But if we go back to the old system of locking them up when they're not actually working, that could cause trouble too. They're bound to wonder why.
At least they'd be in controlled conditions.
Well, by all means, postpone non-essential craft classes tomorrow, but I'd be totally opposed to an earlier lockup.
Very good, madam.
I'll take the responsibility.
Naturally.
How's Elaine Reynolds getting on North Wing, Mrs. Armitage?
North Wing? I thought she'd be in special observation.
Why?
Well, she's not dangerous.
She killed her own father.
Well, now, she's very quiet, rather religious girl. The circumstances that drove her to that aren't likely to be repeated.
With respect, Doctor, I think you're going by how she seemed on remand. Now, you yourself know how often people change when they've been sentenced, when there's no longer a pretense to keep up.
I don't believe that in this case. Anyway, we'll be getting the chaplain and Miss Harker's reports on her tomorrow.
For what they're worth.
I trust their judgment, don't you?
We have had this out before, madam. The chaplain thinks the best of everyone. Well, I suppose that's his function. But Miss Harker is the same. She's never learned.
Learned what?
That some people need to be watched carefully and not given too much freedom before we know they're ready for it.
Well, now, I've often agreed with you, Mrs. Armitage, but no. I don't think that Elaine Reynolds needs to be watched. I think she needs sympathy and understanding.
Sympathy? In my time in the prison service, I've seen all our attitudes change to criminals, their treatment, punishment. Most of it I've welcomed. But there comes a time when we have to stop and get our priorities right. I just for once think that we should care a little more for the victim than the criminal.
Do you know this girl?
Never even met her, madam.
Well, have you seen or heard something?
Only what I've read.
Then I believe Dr. Mays and I are better informed. She's in North Wing because I think it's best for her on my responsibility, just as I believe nothing will happen tomorrow.
I hope you're right, madam, on both counts.
When you were in remand, you used to talk to me quite freely. Well, you're still the same person you were 24 hours ago. You didn't ask for approval or vindication. What you did deliberately, accepting what could happen to you. Of course, I know the reality of conviction is hard to accept. One never really believes it'll happen. And when it does, it's a kind of death, beyond which one can see no hope of rebirth, of life continuing with any meaning or value. All I can say is that that feeling will pass, in time. Would you like me to pray with you?
No.
Very well. I'll come and see you again tomorrow. Remember that many people are thinking of you, and share your distress at the verdict.
I don't want...
How is she, sir?
Oh, fine. We mustn't rush her.
No, of course not. Poor thing.
Hey! You was in there a long time. Fancy her, do you, Padre?
Hello, June.
You've been holding her hand.
Her hand?
Talking to her. She needs someone to talk to, just like we all do.
She got the blues.
Yeah, she must have. She thought she got away with it.
June, you know I'm not going to discuss it.
Oh, why not? Why don't you come and discuss it with me, Padre?
You leave him alone.
Oh, shut up. Well, why don't you come and see me, Padre? I do have to make an application. I'll give you a better time than any of them.
You're not supposed to talk to the chaplain like
I
that.
was only talking to the Padre.
I know what you were doing. And the rest of you, if you're not looking at that box, switch it off.
Oh, Mrs. Officer.
It's all right, sir. It's nearly time for classes anyway. Now, come on, you heard me. Move yourselves. I should avoid that one if I were you, sir.
No, I could handle it.
It's best not to let the situation arise.
What's the matter, Mr. Prentice?
Nothing, Janet. Just some of the women fooling around.
I think it would be an idea if the officer stayed with you on your rounds, sir.
That's not necessary.
For your own protection.
No, Chief. No. My protection, as you call it, is not very important. Now, getting the women to trust me is difficult enough as it is. If I always had a uniformed officer in the cell with me, it would become impossible.
Well, what's been going on?
One of the women seemed to resent me spending time with Elaine Reynolds.
I thought so. I knew there'd be trouble having someone like that on an open wing.
It's the only chance she's got.
Oh, yes. We mustn't let her think she's being punished. That would never do.
What I'm afraid of is that none of us could punish her as much as she will herself.
Quickly now, girls. That's the sewing party there. Right, come on, girls, quickly. Watch the steps now and as quickly as you can.
Well, would you like to go to the library? Choose some books?
Keep up now.
Well, I've got a couple of magazines in the office.
No.
Thank you. It's not good for you to sit here alone like this. Tell you what, I'll try and pop back later, eh? She's still just sitting there, madam.
We must get her out of that cell. But of her own choice.
Well, at least she started to talk.
Has Miss Harker given her any work?
No, madam, since she's only going to be with us for such a short time.
I see. Thank you, Miss Barrowan.
So you haven't had to cancel anything?
Only the gardening party. We couldn't allocate any officers to supervise.
Sure you'll be able to cope today?
We staggered the meals slightly so that the different floors will be served one after the other instead of all at once.
Good.
Perhaps you both better get back now.
Right, Chief.
Check on the working parties, first of all, and keep moving. Show yourselves.
I'll see to that, Chief.
Right, now what's next? Welfare. Oh yes, how's old Millie Jones?
Yes,
Well,
she's been...
I thought I was dealing with her.
Sorry.
Not very encouraging. She's been drinking heavily again. The Camberwell hostel don't think they'll be able to keep her. And no one's been able to make any other suggestions.
She asked to see you yesterday, didn't she, Padre?
Yes. Yes, I'm happy to say I managed to get her into one of the church houses in South London. Well, they'll fix her up with some sort of job when she's better and look after her.
You might have let me know she'd been dealt with. I could have wasted valuable time.
Oh, come on, you can't say that, Liz.
Yeah, surely it doesn't matter who does it as long as old Millie's being taken care of.
No, don't let me disturb you.
Well, we're nearly finished anyway. Well, we've all got a lot to cope with today, so I suggest we wrap it up. That is, unless anyone has anything else on North Wing.
Yes, I have. Elaine Reynolds. The doctor's passed her fit for work, so don't you think she should be assigned some?
Well, she's still very distressed. I thought it better to leave her today. And, well, there's the other women.
Oh, surely they're not antagonistic towards her.
Oh, no, not for what she's done. If anything, they think she's clever, nearly getting away with it. But she doesn't respond to them either.
Oh, that's not her fault. She's had a very sheltered background. She's bewildered here.
I don't think she's ever made friends easily.
Well, the other women think she's stuck up, so now they just ignore her. Making her work with them could do more harm than good.
Well, you could help there, Mrs. Armitage. The staff could ease her in, get her into the social life of the wing.
My staff are too busy to devote the kind of time that would be necessary, madam.
Oh, I don't mean today. I mean over the next week or so. That's all the time we have.
I'm sorry, madam, it's too soon. It would be seen for what it was. Overt preferential treatment.
Well, surely you all agree that this girl's got to be helped.
Yes, of course.
That's it.
Charles.
Well, of course she has. But I agree with Mrs. Armitage, it's too soon.
Why?
Well, this case has caused a lot of publicity. It's had a lot of comment.
It's not going to stop. Those people at the gates with the placards, they're not going to go away while she's here.
On the way in this morning, they kept asking everyone, how does it feel to lock up someone like Elaine Reynolds?
Yes, well, we've all had that, Janet.
Exactly. So if anybody does anything for her or to her, it's bound to get out. In her case, there are extenuating circumstances. But euthanasia is still technically classed as murder, and she has been found guilty. We can't direct our staff to give her preferential treatment. The other women would be bound to resent it. It'd be disastrous for her, and could be seen outside as a criticism of the law of the land.
Peter.
It's a tricky one.
Oh, come on. You agreed what she did couldn't be called murder.
Well, strictly speaking, perhaps not, but... No, I'm not going to express an opinion until I've got the father's full medical history.
Well, you know how her father died.
Oh, yes, I know that. But the point is, he needn't have died when he did. He could have gone on living. He could have lived for, well, perhaps another 3 or 4 months.
Lived in perpetual agony, only kept down by drugs.
I agree that there are certain cases where euthanasia seems to be the only humane solution. But I'm a doctor. I've sworn to maintain life for as long as possible, irrespective of whether the patient wants to die or not. As far as this case is concerned, I've got no concrete proof that he wanted to die.
Just the opposite.
Mr. Prentice, what do you say?
It's a question in which I can see all sides.
Well, why not tell us simply how you see it?
Well, I don't know that I can. Not simply. Well, she was an intelligent, sensitive girl, very close to her father. She suffered with him until it reached the stage that was no longer endurable. But did that give her the right to take another person's life?
Do you think it did?
No one has that right. The strongest commandment is thou shalt not kill.
All you ever do is hide behind platitudes. You never offer any answers.
Miss Clark.
No, Governor, she's quite correct. Only I don't think my function is to provide pat answers, but to lead people to find their own. And again, The viewpoint of my calling is so different from your humanist approach and the structure in which we both have to work here that I have to conceal my own thoughts and beliefs behind platitudes to be able to work here at all.
Well, if nothing else, this may have cleared the air.
Yes.
All right, let's not be too obvious about it, but we must find a way through to Elaine Reynolds to prevent her from sinking into apathy or despair. Have you any suggestions, Mrs. Armitage? I've often heard you say that you schooled yourself to treat all inmates equally, irrespective of the crimes of which they've been convicted.
I've always tried, madam. But in this case, I cannot and will not do more than I have to in the strict letter of the law.
Very well. That's what I ask all of you, whatever your attitude in this case. That you treat Elaine Reynolds exactly as you would anyone else. That's all, thank you. Miss Clark, would you stay, please? And Charles?
Right.
You make an effort to try and find out as much as you can about this girl as quickly as possible.
Yes, Captain.
Absolute priority.
Yes.
Thank you, Charles. Well, I think you made your position quite clear, and of course, you had every right to do so. I mustn't make this a personal issue. The one I don't understand is Mrs. Armitage.
I think we'd all forgotten just how uncompromising she can be.
I'd hoped we'd both changed. I'm not going to issue any special instructions about this girl. Because if the system I'm trying to get to work here at Stone Park is worth anything, it'll work without them.
Well, I wouldn't stake too much in it, Faye. After all, we're only going to be responsible for her for a very short time.
Yes, but it's how she's treated these first few weeks of her sentence will affect the whole of her time in prison. Probably the rest of her life as well.
Oh, I didn't know you could get room service.
The little princess seems to be off her food.
Hey, miss, leave it over here. I'll have it.
It's not a 5-star hotel. It's part of what you think. Right then.
Hurry along, keep moving.
Oh, Harvest, you've been rushing us about all day.
It's a new method, June. It's called getting a move on by numbers. On you go now.
Why don't you talk to some of them?
I tried, but...
Well, I'm not going to let you sit in here alone anymore. After supper tonight, I'm taking you to the association room. You've got to start mixing with the others sometime, and the sooner the better. You'll find they're not concerned about what you may have done. All they're interested in is what you're like while you're here.
Come on, Penny. You can rinse them better than do that. Get stuck into it, girl. Now, careful with that.
How's it going?
Just a normal day.
Good.
We've kept them on the hop. They've had no time to get stroppy.
Yeah, it's the same on the other wings. We've been lucky. Well, you can shut them all up for the night in half an hour's time and get off home.
Right, Chief. Thanks.
I didn't dare let my fiancé know about the wild swinging party in my flatmate. So I just...
Here we are.
You should have seen his muscles. All sort of... Anyway, the guy taking the pictures, he says, hang on a minute. I says, wait a minute, lover, don't leave me like this. And they bring in another fella.
Another one?
Straight up. So there I was. Hey, look at that. Come to see the ugly faces, have you? Slumming, are you? Well, aren't you going to talk to me? Not good enough for you.
Stop it, June.
Oh, I'm not even allowed to talk to her. What's she doing here then? This is the association room, not her crappy lounge.
Keep it down, June, or you'll go on report.
What, because of her? I'm getting punished because she thinks she's too good for us. Is that fair?
Oh,
Come on out.
Jude!
I want her out.
Jude!
You know what that means. Get back to the wing.
I want her out.
You're all coming out. Lock up in 5 minutes.
I'm in charge
This
here.
is a disciplinary matter, Miss Harker. Now, you heard what I said. Every one of you will go on a report if you're not back in the cells. Starting with you. Come on.
I was trying to give that girl a chance to stand up for herself.
We'd have had a riot on our hands in another minute, and on a day when we haven't enough staff to contain it.
And that's what you wanted, wasn't it?
Wanted?
You wanted trouble on North Wing so you could blame it on Elaine Reynolds.
You don't deny it was because of her.
She didn't start it.
Perhaps not, but it was her presence on the wing. It made the women unsettled. She shouldn't be there.
She shouldn't be in prison at all.
Oh, what would you do? Give her an axe and tell her to run round with it?
Oh, God, I'd hate to be so prejudiced.
I'm not prejudiced. I'm just not gullible. I've had 20 years in the prison service.
Bang 'em up, lock 'em up and count 'em. The good old days.
Well, at least it made sense. That was before the enlightened ones took over. The ones who spend all their time and sympathy on the criminal and forget about the victims. The ones who've been robbed and mugged and killed. No wonder prison's not a deterrent anymore.
That girl's a victim too. It took courage to do what she did.
You tell that to her mother.
Mrs. Armitage? Something wrong?
Difference of opinion, madam.
Tell me something new.
If you excuse me.
You going off duty?
Yes, madam.
Yes, well, so am I. I'll give you a lift home.
There's no need. My flat's only 10 minutes walk away.
I insist. It's a filthy night.
Here we are, madam. I don't know how tidy it is.
Oh, you should see my house sometimes.
Ted! Ted, I'm back!
Yes?
That's this way, madam.
Thank you.
Hello.
This is my husband, Ted. This
Oh.
is Mrs. Boswell.
The governor, eh?
I'm afraid I virtually invited myself in, Mr. Armitage. I hope I'm not disturbing you.
No, not at all. You're very welcome.
Do sit down, madam. I'll make you some coffee.
No, Molly, I'll make it.
Are you sure?
Yes, you've had a long day. Take the weight off your feet.
Oh, right.
Thanks, love. Super. So, you didn't have the kind of day you expected.
Ted.
Well, you thought the whole place might be brought down round your ears.
Well, fortunately, it's still standing. Very grateful to you, Mrs. Armitage, for the way you handled things today, especially as you had so little staff.
Oh, thank you, madam. There was only the one spot of trouble that I told you about.
Oh, what was that? Oh, come on. What was it?
Elaine Reynolds. Some of the other women seem to resent her.
I see.
I'm sure it's not for what she did.
No, nobody could blame her for that. Poor girl, I'm really sorry for her.
Lovely coffee.
Oh, thanks. Yes, I make quite a good cup. One of the few things I can do.
Nonsense, Ted.
No, you see, when you're like me, it's only too easy to sit. I make myself do things around the house.
Won't even let me help.
Wouldn't be any use then, would it? You work hard enough. I have to do something.
No, you do.
Oh, I'm a dab hand with a duster. Had Molly ever told you about this?
No.
No, I thought not. We were both in the military police during the war. That's where I got this. Kicked in the back by a prisoner I was escorting. Put me in hospital for a couple of months. Then I tried to join the civvy police after the war, and they found out I had this spinal injury. Well, it just got worse, operation after operation. I was in hospital, for nearly 4 years, I suppose.
4 years.
Is it still painful?
Not so much these days. That was when Molly joined the prison service. You see, my pension wasn't enough to support us and the kid, our daughter Betty. It was only going to be till I was better. I must say she's done very well, hasn't she?
Yes, very well.
I wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for her.
Oh, come on, Dad, that's
well,
enough.
it's true. You put fight into me. I couldn't have stood any more operations. I'd just have given up.
Oh. Well, you can't, can you? And every year they discover new drugs, find new techniques. You never know when one's going to work.
I tell her not to expect miracles. I don't suppose I'll ever be very much different from the way I am now. Still, as long as we keep going, eh?
Yes.
I can't see him.
He's been your minister for many years, Elaine. He tells me you often used to discuss things with him. He was very sure of your belief.
That was before.
Now, let him help you.
I don't want his forgiveness.
Now, that's not what he's offering you. Now, many people want to help you, not with easy forgiveness or charity. What they're offering is understanding.
No one. No one can understand.
I think they can. At least let them try.
I don't know myself anymore. Before I was so sure that it was right, that no one would condemn me, but I sat with my father day and night. Day and night. I could see what I had to do. I was sure that he wanted me to, that he was asking me.
Yes.
But then after my mother, after what she said, I'm not certain anymore. Perhaps it was only for myself. I'm not sorry. I would do it again. That's why I can't be forgiven, because I'm not sorry.
Ah, Reba.
Yes, Mr. Prentice.
I wonder if you can help me. Could you spend some time, talk to Elaine Reynolds?
That's easier said. She thinks she's too good for any of us.
Oh, no. She's been in partial shock. She's just getting over it. Now, I thought you, of all people, would be charitable to her.
Well, yes, of course.
Now, she's a gentle girl from a well-to-do, God-fearing family. Now, she's little in common with anyone here. She needs a friend.
I'll do what I can, but you do realize I'm being discharged in 2 days' time.
At least you can make a start. Now, try to get her out of that cell. Bring her to one of our services. It could set up a pattern.
All right. I'll try. I do hope you don't mind me looking in. We haven't really met properly. I'm Miss Jarrett, Reba Jarrett.
Yes.
I've so wanted to talk to you. May I? Because you see, I know what you're feeling. You can't believe what's happened to you. You think no one's ever felt like it before. But we've all been through it. We all know.
I suppose so.
Nothing outside ever prepares you for the way life just stops. All the things you've taken for granted, you begin to wonder whether they ever really existed.
Yes.
And then there's the terrible feeling of guilt. As if everyone's looking at you. And you feel more exposed, and yet more alone than you could ever have imagined. But you mustn't think like that. Remember, no one here can cast the first stone.
You off then?
Yes, or I'll be late.
I've been thinking, love, something your governor said last night. I don't like the thought of people having it in for that girl at your prison. Can't you help her?
Why?
I know how hard it must have been for her. I wanted to die myself once, didn't I? It was only you that stopped me.
She has enough people helping her.
There's something else. Why don't you give our Betty a ring?
It was her who left.
She won't take the first step.
She knows where we live, if she wants us.
I'm from, well, quite a good family. It's worse for the ones who've really lost something. The ones with intelligence. And you spend your time going over and over what you've done.
I keep seeing him. Hearing him.
You must stop. If you don't, you'll get bitter and resentful and shut up in yourself. Surely you don't want that.
But how can you stop?
Oh, by trying to think of others instead of yourself. That's why I became assistant to the chaplain. It's taught me so much. Why don't you come to one of our services?
It wouldn't mean anything.
Oh, you can't say that.
Oh, I used to believe that was how I could bear it, but I failed, or it failed me.
I wish you'd come, at least once. It would mean a great deal. Just for me. It might help you. And it'd make me feel I'd been of some use.
Do you want me to break them up?
No.
She's not what I'd call the ideal companion for her.
Well, Reba's going out tomorrow. Can't do any harm.
Elaine's only other relatives are an aunt and uncle. They say she's always been shy and retiring. And although she did well at school, it became accepted that she would stay at home and run the house, leaving her mother free for her various committees, church, guilds, charities, so on.
As a sort of an unpaid servant.
That's exactly what they said. And then when her father's ill health forced him to bring work home, she started to help him.
She probably felt someone really needed her. Must have been the happiest time she'd known.
The uncle and aunt said they'd always felt she had rather a lonely, restricted life, and that was probably what drove her to do it.
Will they come and visit her here?
I told them how important it was. They said they were prepared to. If her mother agrees. There's no chance of that.
No. Very difficult position this girl's in, you know. She's got no friends, only known one home. If her mother doesn't forgive her, doesn't take her back, on her release she'll have nowhere to go, no money. She's completely untrained for any kind of job.
I went to see Mrs. Reynolds. I tried to put the situation to her, but she just wouldn't listen. In fact, she asked me to leave.
Let us pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us.
Of course I'll write to you.
I don't know what I should... You're the only person I've really been able to talk to since I've been here.
There's Miss Harker and Mr. Prentice.
That's not the same.
No. That's because we've got the same sort of background. Promise me you'll keep going to chapel. Well, if not for your own sake, at least for the chaplain's. He's a good man and he's doing a difficult job. And since going to chapel isn't compulsory any longer, very few women go. It can be very useful. Good.
Where will you go to? What will you do when you're outside?
The Lord will provide. I'll pray for you. And I'll keep you in my thoughts.
Come on, Reba, turn you off. So long, Reba. Good luck.
Good riddance. Hope you don't get back before I've gone.
Oh, it's a good thing for that girl she's leaving.
Why?
Reba, she wangled that job in the chapel for how it look in her conduct sheet. She's poison.
Of course, you'd know more about it than the chaplain does.
I suppose I deserved that.
I am sorry, Mrs. Armitage. I said some rotten things the other night.
Well, I was a bit sharpish myself. I suppose it was the strain of that day.
Actually, I wanted to ask your advice.
Oh?
I know that Elaine should be given some work to do, to take her out of herself, but, well, I can't decide what. The wrong assignment would be very bad for her.
What are her interests?
Housekeeping, really. Cooking, sewing, that kind of thing.
Well, why don't you try her out with the sewing group? Some of them are making new curtains for the association room. Get her started on that.
Yes.
Until we can give her something positive to do outside herself, she can't establish any sort of relationship with the other prisoners.
Come in. What is it, Elaine?
Please, I was wondering if I could book to see the chaplain.
There was a lot she wanted to say. I think Reba had got her to begin talking about herself, and suddenly there was no one to... Well, I don't think I'm breaking a confidence.
Something you feel I should know?
But I heard a lot about the time she spent helping her father before his last illness. Obviously, there was a very close bond between them, much closer than with her mother.
I gather her mother didn't let having a sick husband interfere with her social life.
An admirable woman, but unable to accept the fact that her husband's disease was incurable. She kept saying they all should rise above it, and they tried to.
Yes.
I don't know how to put this, but after talking to her, I'm convinced that Elaine loved her father and that she killed him only after he had begged her again and again.
But that's what she said at her trial.
And I believe her. She acted only after intolerable pressure had been put on her.
Well, if this is true and her mother was mistaken or lying, it alters the whole case. First I learned to sew to see mine size of a house.
She's in the office.
Oh.
Oh, no.
What's the matter?
I'm trying to sew this dress on my little girl, but I can't get the arms right. It's just a mess.
You're supposed to be the expert. Show her what to do.
Can you fix it?
Yes, you've just matched the seams wrong. But I'll have to take the sleeve off, if that's all right.
Yeah, go on. Sure, I've done most of it, but I can't seem to get that bit right, you know?
Well, if you just turn it round the other way.
Oh, I see. Perfect. That's kind of you to do it.
I can't ask you in, Mrs. Boswell, as I don't imagine your visit will be prolonged.
You know why I'm here, Mrs. Reynolds?
To tell me Elaine is suffering. It is only right that she should.
Oh, you can't mean that.
I have said all along. I would almost have preferred it if those psychiatrists had found something wrong with her, than that she had done what she did deliberately in cold blood.
I think it was out of love.
That may even be true. Self-love with no feelings for others.
Mrs. Reynolds.
You have no right to come here.
The only right I have is that I'm deeply sorry for what has happened. And I believe that Elaine deserves compassion.
No. She deserves nothing from me. I told your Miss Clark, I will not forgive her. I will not write. I will not visit. I've gone as far as I intend in helping Elaine. I've given the money and I'll give no more.
Money?
To the woman you sent. She told me of the hardships, the lack of food and proper clothing. I didn't refuse, but I told her it implied no forgiveness.
I don't understand.
You sent her yourself, the assistant to the chaplain at Stone Park. I gave her £50 for Elaine.
I'm afraid you've been robbed, Mrs. Reynolds. That woman must have been Reba, who's just finished serving a 2-year sentence for forgery and false pretenses.
What connection did she have with Elaine?
She was the only one amongst the prisoners who befriended your daughter. Elaine is not equipped for prison, Mrs. Reynolds. Cut off from you, shunned, her beliefs shaken. It's with people like that, swindlers, thieves, prostitutes, that she's going to become involved. Is that what you want for her?
Not in yet?
No.
I've just heard the news. She's not going to like it.
Oh, it was on the cards.
Hey, girl. You know that dress you finished for me? I showed it to Miss Flaxton. She said it was beautiful.
I'm glad.
It's bloody beautiful. I told her I made it myself. You won't give me away.
No, of course not.
You're all right. Why do you stick in here by yourself all day?
Well, I don't know anyone.
Well, you wait for introductions in this place. You're going to be an old lady first. It's lunchtime. You come and eat with me. Come on, girl. I'll show you the ropes and everything. And you shut up.
Hello, waiting for me?
Well,
Another busy morning.
there's the news, Faye, and I'm afraid you're not going to like it. We just had a directive. Elaine Reynolds is to be transferred to Merton Open Prison tomorrow.
Yes, I know. They phoned me first thing this morning. I went to see her mother last night. I think I understand now what happened. She never accepted the fact that her husband was dying, nor did she realize how much pain he was in. When he said he wanted to die, she laughed and told him not to be silly. That was the depth of their relationship. It wasn't until afterwards she realized he'd meant it.
So she lied at the court?
No, well, not intentionally. She'd never really believed him. She couldn't accept the proof that he trusted their daughter more than he trusted her, and that it was Elaine he asked to help him, and not her.
So what now? Will you recommend that Elaine's case be reviewed?
I saw her solicitor this morning. He seems hopeful.
You mean her sentence might be reversed?
No, I don't think that's likely, but part of it could be commuted, especially if she behaves in Merton. Come in.
Oh, excuse me, madam. There's a visitor for Elaine Reynolds.
Visitor?
It is just past the official visiting hour, but I thought as she hadn't had a standard reception visit...
Of course. Who is it?
It's a clergyman, madam. I think it's her local minister.
Oh, very well. For a moment I hoped it might have been her mother.
Hello, Elaine.
Hello.
Sit down.
Perhaps you feel that some of your efforts have been wasted and that you won't see the end results of this case. But I think we should realize that a start has been made, and I hope that we've given this girl a chance to adjust to life in prison. And despite all differences of opinion, I think we've proved just by doing our job that it's possible to make our system work. Well, not every time, of course. No doubt Reba Judd will be back with us again soon.
Oh, certainly we can make our system work. In some cases. If we all pull together. But what about the Reba Judds of this world? The Millie Joneses and the June Mercers? Whatever can the system do about them?
Nothing. Oh, come on.
Yes, that's a very pretty dress, isn't it? She's sending it to her daughter, isn't she?
I doubt it, madam. She hasn't got a daughter.
Hello, madam. What do you think of my little dress?
I think it's charming.